So we're gonna actually we're gonna go and talk about uh Mark Melman. And this is the person behind the group um that is um that is smearing Nina Turner, and he was also against a bunch of anti-Bernie Sanders ads. Um, so they want to say, they like to throw on that word socialist, not, clearly, mislabeling people, mislabeling politicians, because the word socialist is terrifying to the American public. And so this Melman person, he's on the right. That's the thing, is like there's a lot of infighting in the right, because there's the fight between the corporate Democrats and the establishment Democrats, and or I'm sorry, between the corporate Democrats and the new age Democrats, the populist Democrats, that are, I'm hoping, and a lot of them are proving to be have a lot more integrity. um so this man, he runs the DMIC, which is the Democratic Majority for Israel. They're pumping all that money again into Nina Turner's opponent. Uh, they, they aim for, anybody who's has any criticisms against Israel on the right, or on the left. We have to support Israel 100%. Um, they take issue against. So, we can't talk about how Israel is killing, millions of Palestinians and civilians, women, children, blockading it so they cannot get the medicine or food into the country, and just bombing them indiscriminately. So we can't talk about any of that, or that's an issue. We can't talk about you know uh, BDS. We can't talk about that. You can't talk about anything. We have to kind of toe the line. Got to be quiet on that. And he gives an obscene amount of money. Um, the largest donor, Stacy Schusterman, made $995,000 donation. Like, this is the kind of money that these people dealing. They're this, and at the end of the day, this is what I always want to say about politics. And when it comes to big money, at the end of the day, if someone's giving you $100 and then someone else is giving you 100,000, whose interests are you going to support at the end of the day? The person that gave you all that money. And that's why grassroots funded people like Nina Turner are the way to go, because she gets her money in small dollar donations from the people, and that because she's for the people, she gets her money from the people, she's gonna be for the people. And I think that's a really refreshing take. We're gonna just talk about Chantel Brown, uh, and just her insane amount of money. As I said, we're because of, this is a big problem in politics, is big money. So we're gonna look at it. And oil and gas heirs back pro-Israel group attacking Nina Turner. This is the DMIF. Samson's energy chair has donated 1.25 million to Democratic Majority for Israel super PAC, which endorsed Turner's opponent Chantel Brown. And this isn't the only super PAC the super PAC that has endorsed Chantel Brown. This isn't the only. She is completely 100% backed by the establishment. And this is a problem with American politics, is who at the end of the day are you going to support? Who when someone is holding your pocketbook, whose bidding are you doing? So it says the largest donor to the super PAC backing centrist Democratic candidate Chantel Brown, centrist centrist Democrat, okay, if that's what they want to say, moderate Republican, honestly, if not more so, if just not a Republican in general. In Ohio's 11th congressional district special election is an oil and gas executive who belongs to a billionaire family. Activists worry the donations could compromise Brown's support for progressive climate policy. Now, I'm also a big supporter of of trying to get a handle on this climate change. Again, who do you think she will be working for if she gets elected? The people that just donated $1.25 million to her? Or the small business that depends on, some regulation? Um, in Ohio, we have a lot of natural wildlife, a lot of natural forests. So Stacy Schusterman, who we were just talking about, the person that donated the $995,000 for the anti-Bernie campaign, heir and chair of Samson Energy, a fossil fuel company that owns at least 11 oil and gas wells in Wyoming, donated $1.55 million in 2019 and 2020. So she's throwing money at this. It's spent over $660,000 on ads supporting Brown and attacking her Democratic primary opponent, Nina Turner, according to an Intercept review. So money is all they have. This is proof to say that this is all that they have, because they don't have any substance. They know that they can't win on the substance. All that they have at the end of the day are lies and money. So they throw money at it, and they try to lie, and they try to bullshit, and they just try to keep covering it up. And they have these ridiculous things saying, oh, we can't you can't trust her. She doesn't believe in things. You don't believe in the things that we believe in. Like, you legitimately don't believe in Medicare for all, in a minimum wage, or in anything. In immigration reform, in protecting the environment. You don't care about any of it. You don't have anything. It's not substantive. All you have is money. So you keep throwing money at it and keep throwing money at it, and you try to smear, and it doesn't work. These people think, this is the problem, is they think that you're stupid. They think you're stupid. They think I'm stupid. They think we are ridiculously retarded. I swear they must, because that is the only logical explanation that I can understand, that they think we're buying it. They must think we're all retarded. And I, for one, I don't think that we're dumb at all. I think some people are misinformed, but I don't think anyone is dumb. I think some people don't have all the facts. But that doesn't mean that we're stupid. So when the facts start coming out, that's when people are going to wake up. Let's keep going on. Schusterman's fortune comes from a much larger oil and gas business. Her father, so she comes from old money, so obviously she wants to keep it. Charles Schusterman founded Samson Energy. He owned it for 40 years. And then they sold it for billions of dollars. So, wow, they're worth billions. So they're worth billions. Wow. These people don't even know what reality. They don't live in reality. You have that much money, I feel like you just don't even live in reality anymore. Especially her, because she didn't actually. The Stacy Schusterman didn't actually work for it. She's just another trust fund baby, just like Trump. So, this PAC that has formally endorsed Chantel Brown, they spent $1.4 million attacking Bernie Sanders in the presidential primary, and $1.5 million for Elliot Engel, and attack his progressive challenger Jamal Bowman. Bowman went on to win that election. So you can see that even though they could throw all the money, $1.5 million, they could throw all the money they want, and it's not gonna work because people are not dumb. So this is really gross and disgusting. But let's also talk about one other person that supports Chantel Brown, and this should really just sum it all up in one fell swoop of the kind of person that Chantel Brown is. And the kind of policies that she is going to hold. And right here, when Hillary Clinton endorsed Shontel Brown's candidacy in Ohio 11th Congressional District special election last month, there was an obvious personal dimension. Okay, I don't want to talk about the personal dimension, even though I'm pretty sure Hillary is petty. We've seen that so many times, and Nina Turner spoke out heavily against her, especially in 2016 when Bernie Sanders and Hillary were running up against each other. So, but Hillary Clinton is endorsing Shontel Brown. Hillary Clinton is the establishment. She just is. She is the face of the corporate Democrats. She is the face of the dying party. She is the face of everything that's wrong with the Democratic Party. So I'll leave it at that. We can see where the lines are clearly drawn between Nina Turner and Shontel Brown. And I, for one, cannot wait to vote in the special election. So we'll move on to our next story.